Okay, today I'm gonna strip this computer, so I can sell the parts or salvage the stuff that I want to keep. Because these cases, they just take up too much space. So that's the main reason I'm getting rid of them. So I'll probably put them on eBay or Craigslist or both or something. But first, I need to get all the parts out of them. Because the cases, I'll probably put those on Craigslist for like free or something like that. Because I'm not shipping them; they'll cost too much. That's why I'm stripping them, so I can sell them individually. I think you can get more money out of it that way too. But shipping costs way too much to ship a whole computer, so that's the reason. First things first, I'm gonna get the RAM out of here. We're gonna get all the stuff that's easy. This is it the 8250? I think is what it's called. Yeah, it's the blank RAM, and then the other RAM. That's not blank. I think they're 256 or 512 a piece. I can't tell. Or I don't even know if I'm taking these out yet. Oh, 128 for this one. Right there. And this one is 128. They're not worth anything to sell, so I'm gonna keep them. If they're 512, they're worth a lot more. I'm going to put my phone on the tripod, but whatever. First things, we're going to get this. What in the world? I'm going to pull out the whole thing. I don't want to, though. I need two hands for it, but whatever. I'll come back. Yeah, these are tough. Oh, there we go. So we got the majority of the cables out. Not all of them, but most of them. I'm gonna take them out myself real quick because it's gonna be too hard. I'll come back with a tripod in a moment. So I got everything unplugged on the motherboard. We're gonna come back to all that stuff later, but we're gonna take out the modem card. And a Dell. I was hoping it was one of those like Intel ones. Do they make Intel ones? Or is that only for Ethernet? I don't remember. But never heard of this brand. Pull out these things. I have a pile of these from all different computers. They're just nice to have for anything. I'm probably gonna strip this thing off too. This plastic piece can probably be sold. Anything but like the case will be sold. Well, sold, given away. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I guess we'll do these. I don't know how I'm gonna get these Rolex things off. These are a pain. I am keeping the hard drive. More than likely I will. Actually, no matter what I am. I'll come back. So we got those two out of here. I must have did some decent cable management because like those are the ones to come out. Go. There's the one from the floppy. There we go. So these are pretty much free to come out. I'm gonna grab these out of here. Yeah, these come off. They just lift up, I think. Yep. Oh, those ones are screwed in. I'll be back when I take the Molex out. So I got all the Molex ones out, except for the one on the hard drive. That's a little difficult, I know that. Whatever. Can I get one-handed? Can I? Can I get a grip on it? Yep. Let's see what this is. Whoa. That's dusty. Generic CD drive, yeah. Put that over there. And I'll pull out the other one. This one is dusty. Not quite. Data storage, is that what it says? Yeah. So I don't know what brand these are. Or data storage, just the brand. That's all I can tell. The other one's light on, it looks like. I'm gonna unscrew the power supply and this fan because I'm not gonna do that on camera because it's just gonna be too difficult. Power supply is gone, and it had this little cool thing where you had to push it down, otherwise it wouldn't come out. So that's kind of cool. I did get this off, so I can pull the hard drive out. We can see if it's 40 or 60 gigs. 60. Seagate. It's a different design. I've never seen it like this. I don't know. It's kind of cool. And let's get the floppy drive out. Teak is the brand. That's all I can tell. So that's that. Probably have to pull out all these things. How do they come out? There's little clips to push these out. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm gonna stick the tripod up here and get this out. I have the tripod mounted a little, I don't know, weirdly. It's like on the case, it's a clamshell. So there's these two clips. There's one that you have to push down. And then, how does it work? I can't get it, why not? Should just all come down, I think. Maybe this has to be out, I don't know. One moment. It's actually up for this one. So down on that side, up on this side. This huge thing. I know people go for this on eBay, so. Heck, I've even bought one for the Dell Dimension something, a newer one. But nonetheless, it's a heatsink shroud thing that it didn't come with, so I had to get one. Let's see here. Let's try to get the actual heatsink off. And from what I can tell, it looks like you down or up. Lift the clip up. This might be a two-hand job too. And then there's these other clips. I don't know, I'm gonna get it real quick. So after a few tries, I got the motherboard out. I gave up on the heatsink, but whatever. I got all the cables out and stuff, all the ID and stuff like that. Not these ones I'll get out later. But it comes out just like this. And here we are, we got the inside of this case. I probably would just throw out the case. I'm thinking of keeping the Dell things on the side. Put those on the wall or something. That's really about it out of this thing. I'm gonna figure out how to get it off the motherboard motherboard tray. So I'm gonna close this up. I'll get these green things out later. I'll get all this other stuff out later. I can't get it out right now, or I don't feel like it. So I'll figure that out in a little bit. Here's everything all out of the computer except for those few things that I mentioned that I'm not getting out right now. And the only way to get this off of here is, or to get this off the motherboard tray, from the looks of it, is to get the heatsink off, because there's like these black pins or whatever. I'll fool around with it later. I was hoping this would be more standard, but it's kind of proprietary, so it's not going to be used as a test bench or anything. So there's my RAM and the fake RAM stuff, like the whatever. Those are plastic rails in this thing. I did get those two plastic rails that had the screws. These ones, they weren't actually screwed down. I got those. There's a hard drive and floppy drive, heat sink, or the shroud for the heat sink, the two DVD, CD drives, all the screws that I got out of it so far. Those are those two brackets for the back. There's the modem, and then there's all the cables. So really, it's a good haul. I'm hoping to get, I don't know, $50 off the whole thing, maybe. I don't know. I'm not selling everything anyways. Probably not. 50 is probably a bad price. I'll probably sell motherboard and the motherboard tray, these rails and stuff, because I don't really have any need for them. Maybe I'll keep a couple. I don't know. I'll probably sell the heatsink shroud. Really, that's about it. I always keep the DVD drives and hard drives and stuff. I like keeping these expansion cards. Who's gonna buy these? Does anyone actually buy modem cards anymore? Just be honest. No one buys them. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned a little bit. I'll figure out how to take that thing off in a little bit. Same for the heatsink. So thanks for watching.